everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left him, he was down here getting his new skills at the Lowbanks estate, not the Long Bottom estate, the Lowbanks estate. And we are fixing to leave to head back up to work on Chapter 2, Book 3. Let's see, can we actually get out of here? Nope. We're going to have to leave here and get back outside in the outer world in order to take a look at the big map. Alright, we're back out into the lower section of Bree. We're just outside of the mud gate, right over there that leads into the beggar's quarter. And we're here in the stone quarter, just down from where the dwarf statue is. Let us pull up our large map, come on out of Bree, and we're going to head over here to the Lonelands. So we're going to leave Bree here, right over to the Lonelands, and up into this area. Before we had Bleakrift. Going to go up there and see if we can't kill War-Master Uzorr. He's the one that we tried to go up against last time. However, he had his little archer that he summoned. And between him and his archer, he managed to kick our butts. So maybe this time, now that we got a few levels on him, he's not going to be quite so difficult. And we'll see whether or not some of our new tricks and all will be able to turn the tide against him. So we're going to head over there, and once we get up into Bleakrift, we will once again join you then. Alright, welcome back. Off in the distance over here you can see Weathertop, the ruins of Weathertop on the hill there. We have, actually I cheated a little bit. I went and went to Ceradan's camp and grabbed his free horse ride to Candaith's camp, which would have taken us on up over there, but I just dismounted when we reached the area right here where we are at Bleakrift. Now, what we're going to do is, let's put our speed cloak on first. Okay, we did it. We did do that right. Okay, good. Alright. For some reason I was thinking that this was my actual sneak ability. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to do my best to see if we can't sneak past most of the orcs on the way in. I will fight a few when I have to, but I'm going to do my utmost to try and avoid most of the fights. The first time we were here, which was previous time, we were after the archers, and you know, we had X number of archers we had to fight and grunts and all that sort of thing. But this time, see, it snuck right on past them. They thought they saw something, but they didn't. This time we're just trying to get up there to War-Master Uzorr. So the more fights we can avoid, the better. We'll see if we can't just sneak our way on through. And if we have any fights, I will edit them in and show them to you. Otherwise, we are going to do our best to avoid conflict like a good little burglar. right. I believe the expression is, it don't get no better than this. Wonderful. We've been able to sneak all the way up here without a single fight along the way. I don't think there are any... I don't believe there are any wanderers that come up this way. So, we are going to get ready for Mr. Uzorr here and see if we can't have a sneak attack upon him. Now, I'm going to try to remember to immediately switch over, puzzle his little archer guy, and then see if we can't get back on him again. There's the archer. Now let's get back on Uzorr. Let's see if we can't take him down. There we go. Much easier this time around. I probably shouldn't say that until he's actually lying cold on the ground. There he goes. Let's take him out now. I've got to defeat him before Uzorr respawns. Okay. Very good. Now, we have completed the requirements for Book 2, Chapter 3, Bring the Orc Letter to Candaith, which is what we are going to do now. Let's see if we can't sneak back out of here and see if we can get back to Candaith's camp. I'm sitting here thinking if we landed in water, we would be okay. I just don't know how deep the water has to be. So, once again, it's kind of movie logic, in that as long as you land in a few inches of water, you're fine. Although landing in water is just as bad for you as landing in concrete. And in fact, worse, because if you survive the fall, you'll probably drown. And if you survive the fall on concrete, you wouldn't have that drowning problem. And people would have a much better chance of finding your body. Alright, let's see if we can get past these two at the gate again without them seeing us. Hopefully we'll be able to keep moving fast enough. Nope, they saw us. Alright, let's just keep running. We've got the speed boost. So even though they're archers, they should give up on us here in a little while. As long as we don't attract the attention of anything else. There we go. Very good. Alright. And it's now once more back over to where Candaith's camp is. We can get past these little grunts and all here. I've got to say, when you sit here and you look up at Weathertop, that I truly, truly love the scenery in this game. It is so gorgeous. A lot of times, especially if you're off probably about medium distance from anything, it looks almost like a painting. Very well done as far as the modeling and the textures and just the absolute beauty of the terrain that you have to travel through. Alright, let's see if we can find Candaith right down here. This should be his camp. Slide down this little hill. We'll probably end up with a twisted ankle out of it. Yep. That's the route we should have come down, but we took a little bit of a roundabout path. Alright, Candaith. Now, let's bring him the orc letter. In fact, let's pull up the orc letter and see if there's anything about it that a letter written in Orcish. Okay, we're not able to read it. Let him know that we have finished killing War-Master Uzorr.
How can I be of service?
Another letter written in the black speech, Gnarlo, and its meaning evades me as did that of its fellow. This one, however, bears the mark of the white hand. I must know what message this letter bears, Gnarlo. This is not a task for you, Gnarlo. I have finally discovered information on the whereabouts of Radagast, but there is something you should see first. I don't want to see. I want to go find Radagast. Let's see. The armor's not better. What about the cloak? Ooh, that is a nice cloak. Seriously, I think I'm probably going to go with the cloak here. Now that I've got a horse, having the constant speed boost is not as crucial as it used to be. Book 2, Chapter 4, Light in the Darkness. As I was returning from the lands to the east, the night sky over Weathertop was lit by bright flashes of white light, akin to lightning, yet no clouds darkened the sky, and of thunder there was no sound. I think that no ordinary storm visited Amansul that night. I ask you to search the ruins atop Weathertop and see if there's anything to find, my friend. If you find anything out of the ordinary, return to me immediately. So we go to search the summit of Weathertop for anything unusual. And I wonder what we might find. I think y'all should have a pretty good idea so far. If for nothing else, having read the book, and if you haven't read the book, having just picked up on it when we were up there once before. We have been on top of Weathertop, haven't we? I wanted to say that we have. I believe there was a mission for one of the... I swear there was a mission for one of the festivals that we were on. However, we're going the wrong way. We need to go down this way. And why don't we mount up while we're at it, too? Oops, gonna twist an ankle again. Nope, nope, no we didn't. Alright, let's mount up. I have to remember the actual road up to the top of Weathertop is around the back of Weathertop here. There's one on the side there that looks like it ought to reach the top, but you hit a bit of a problem there right around the edge. We may attract the attention of some of these sentries. But we should easily outrun them. Hey, we've lost them already. And I don't think we have any more distractions until we actually reach the top of the mountain here. Then, once at the top, there are a good deal more of the Talon sentries. Okay, remember to hang a right here. Dusk is falling. It's going to be a red Sunset. Legolas say something about a blood-red sunset being an evil omen? I believe he did, though I can't remember the exact quote right now. Let us hope that he was wrong. Okay, we've hit the top of Weathertop. Yeah, we've definitely been here, because there's the flag. There we go, rune-covered rock. And that would be the rock that we found before that has the G rune scratched in it. A slightly charred, rune-covered rock. It seems that someone was trying to leave a message. You take a rubbing of the runes on the rock and put it in your pack. Alright, now we need to bring the rock rubbing back down to Candaith. Mount up once more. And back down to his camp. See what I mean about the absolute gorgeous nature of the terrain around here? Man, it looks like a very impressionistic watercolor, oil painting, or perhaps a watercolor. There's Candaith's camp. It's a shame we can't just leap over the side, but don't think we would survive that fall. Let's see what it looks like down this way. What do you know? You can get down this way. Huh. I swear before there was no way of getting up that way, that it led to a dead end. Well, what do you know about that? Once again, as I've said before, I've played this game for going on 5.5 years now. A little over 5.5 years, and there's always new little things I'm discovering like that. Alright, Candaith, here's the rubbings of the rock that we found.
What do you need?
Ah, you have found something. Let me see this rock rubbing you've made. The runes are common, but I do not know what they signify. I'm afraid this does not tell me much of the lightning, Gnarlo, but it tells me something of the source, likely the same person responsible for sending you to me. Alright, let's see if he gives us chapter 5 now. Okay. And we have retake Weathertop, which we can take either as a fellowship or as a solo.
How can
mission.
I be of service?
Gnarlo, I have news of Radagast, but I must ask you once again for assistance here. The letter you recover from Bleakrift speaks of the Orcs' true goals, taking control of Aman-Sul. Orc forces are to move toward the crest of Aman-Sul under cover of night, and will move in a large group, establishing small units along the path from that larger force. We cannot stand against the force when they are assembled, but we can once they are splintered. They wish to establish a base that will allow them a vantage over the entirety of the Lonelands. We must foil their plans, Gnarlo. Return to me when you are ready. Together we shall scale Aman-Sul and defeat Rigul, their leader, before he can carry out his master's will. So when we come back, we will talk to Candaith, retake Weathertop, and maybe then he will finally give us the information about where we can find Radagast. Alright, so there we go. I hope y'all have enjoyed our little foray this time around. It's been fun making it. Y'all have a good time, and until next time, thank you for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.